What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another haircut tutorial. This is your friend Con Chung. Today we'll be focusing on the shear work. First, you want to wet your client's hair so that you make it easier to work with. I also added some hair conditioner in the water just so the water can soften up the hair, and then you want to comb out your client's hair just to straighten everything out so you can see what you're working with. So when a client asks you to give them a number 2 all around, you throw a number 2 guard and you take it all around the head and you even everything out. The highest guard I've ever seen was a number 10 guard, and most barbers only have up to the number 8 guard, and the number 8 is an inch. So what would happen if your client wanted 2 inches all around the head? Well, there's no such thing as a 16th guard. So that's where the scissor and the comb comes in. The scissor and the comb is pretty much the unlimited guard, and with that you can cut your client's hair to whatever length they prefer. And similar to the guard, the idea is you want to trim everything on top and even everything out. Right here I'm combing the hair and I'm trimming it, and I'm making sure that everything is even with each other. So I'm showing you that I'm using my middle finger as a placeholder. I'm placing the shear onto my middle finger as stability, and I point the tip of the shear up and away from my knuckle, and this way you'll never cut your finger. Right here I comb and I grab the hair, I place the comb on the head and I hold it in place with my thumb, and then I cut it with the shear. Again, I do the same thing on the side. I comb the section of hair, I place the comb on the head, I hold the comb in place to keep my hand from cramping up, and then I place the shear onto my middle finger and I use that as a placeholder for stability, and I point the tip of the shear up and away, and this way I never cut my fingers. Right here is a slow motion look at what it looks like. Comb the hair, put the comb down, hold the comb in place, place the shear onto your middle finger, point the tip up and away, and you even everything out. This way you will never cut your hand. The shear is resting on the middle finger. And here what I'm about to do is cross check to make sure that the hair is even from the side and that it's also shorter from the back and gradually getting longer towards the front. Here's the basic idea of what a haircut is. At the bottom towards the neck area is short, and it gets higher as you go up to the top of the head. The hair at the forehead is longer than the hair going to the back of the head. So at the bottom, short, going up gets longer. From the front of the head, longer, gets short as you go to the back of the head. And that's the basic idea for a basic haircut. Right here I'm doing some point cutting just to give it some texture. After you even everything out, you now want to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of life. And that's how it would look with a little bit of product. It's not perfectly even. Now you have a little bit of ruggedness, just to give it some life. And right here again I'm using the same technique but on a different hairstyle. I comb the hair in the position that my clients will comb it at the end. This way I can visualize the look of the hair while I'm cutting it. Right here where the hair is parted is usually a little bit longer than on the side right here. So if you remember this, the back of the head is shorter. As you go towards the forehead, it gets longer. On the parted side, it's longer, and it gets shorter as it goes onto the other side towards his right ear. And there it is. Thank you, guys. If you have questions, please ask and I will answer.